Hey, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the rate of perceived exertion, or RPE. Let's get to it. Let's start. RPE, rate of perceived exertion. You've probably seen these words on online articles, maybe on some programs that you've bought for your training, but RPE has existed within the training and sports science world for years now. Originally, this was a 0 to 20 point scale which determined how hard someone was working during a lab test. These lab tests are the kind of tests that they were testing for VO2 max, where they place a mask on their face and they're running to maximal exertion. During those tests, they would actually ask the participant or point to a number on a wall which was placed in front of the treadmill or bike to see how hard they were working. This would really help determine the protocol that they were running. But with the explosion of online training, just like the services we offer, we use RPE, or rate of perceived exertion, to understand how someone's progression is within that training session and within that exercise. To make things more simple and concise, we have squeezed down that 0 to 20 scale to 0 to 10. And the idea, the concept really is that in order for progressive overload, this is going to cause adaptation, something challenging basically which makes you better in the long run. In order for that to occur, we want to see our athletes and our clients working between levels 6, 7 and 8. We really want to keep our athletes in terms of long-term development, fatigue, overload and injury, avoiding 9 and 10. If we do stay there, we're just doing those for maximal testing weeks. And certainly we want to keep people above 1, 2, 3, 4 and even 5 unless it's a light training week. The reason for this is that we won't get enough stimulus if they stay in the numbers too low, and if we're too high, it will likely lead to fatigue and injury, which again, in the long run, will impact performance, something we do not want. As a performance coach, I'm constantly aware that people sometimes feel that they should be working a little bit harder. Now, this is really important. We do want our athletes and our clients to be working as hard as possible, but by overtraining and missing several sessions, you will actually impact your long-term performance greater than just gradually developing resilience and progressive, that's the key word, progressive overload for our training adaptations. When I talk about level 10, that means actually I'm near death. I cannot maintain this. When I look at a figure and I see 6, it basically means it's somewhat challenging, but I could keep doing this again and again and again. Levels 7 and 8 are really ideal for those training sessions which occur multiple times throughout the week, perhaps 3 or 4 sessions, and will definitely lead to results. When we're on the shy side of things, so around level 5, we know that we need to increase a little bit of weight to the bar, or increase the number of repetitions that we're performing, or perhaps the actual scope of the plan, so perhaps going to slightly larger numbers of sets, but keeping the repetitions the same. There are lots of ways to change intensity, and there are lots of ways to change duration, and these do also vary depending on the type of training you're performing for your goal. That will be in another video though, but for now, thank you very much for watching. Remember, if this has been useful, please click like down here. I would also absolutely love you to become a subscriber of the Performance Physique channel, so make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell, tell all your friends and drop us a comment. If you have a question, by all means ask us a comment, send us an email or a message on social media and I'll be sure to get back to you. For now, take care, thanks for joining me.